I think everybody else is really intelligent in med school and it's just not for me. I just don't feel that I belong here. It's a lot of work and I just feel really scared. That was my journey. Hi guys, my name is Dr. Kavita, and if you know me from Instagram, Dr. KMD, so I started my journey after my residency for USA. So I am working as a postdoc fellow in New York City, which was always my dream. But I was never this confident, never in my med school. I was literally the most insecure med student if you would have ever met me in my med school. I always used to think that I just don't know enough, and I used to really think that I'm stupid. Yes, there was a phase when I thought like I just can't understand anything. And why this happened is after end of my first year, I failed in anatomy and biochemistry. Imagine failing in 2 subjects out of 3 in first year of med school. Isse bada jhatka I don't think I've ever gotten in my life. And I come from a family where I have cousins who were doctors, like doctors in AIMS and even in my college, and they were always the top scorers. And I felt like I am the black sheep of the family. And honestly, there was a phase when I did not even get out of my hostel room. I would just close myself after the results were announced, but I had to be in the hostel to attend those supplementary classes for the students who failed to give the exam again. And even we used to fill water bottles, so even to fill that I would wait whole day, and I would go to our mess, the kitchen, in night so that nobody sees me, because I saw myself as a failure. There was a phase when I was walking down the corridor of my college foyer, and I met a few of my seniors who were really good friends of mine. But then I got so scared and so anxious, I just kept looking down, and just to avoid any eye contact whatsoever with them, because I thought, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. What if they ask me about the result? I am a failure, and they were all toppers, and it was really difficult phase of my life. But trust me, I won't be sitting here in USA if I had not experienced that phase. I'm telling you this correctly. More than anything, that phase taught me the resilience and the acceptance towards failure. And all throughout those years, from like in the past 10 years, I learned that failures don't define you. Even talking about this makes me emotional, but at that phase, I saw myself as a failure. But I changed the story later on. It was not me who failed, but I failed 2 subjects. And there is a hell lot of difference in those 2 statements. We keep on telling ourselves, oh no, I failed, I failed. Even in my residency entrance exam, when most of my friends got their fields and I did not, I kept crying for days, and I just shut myself in home because I associated failure in a few subjects or exam as my failure, like I failed as a person. And trust me, sitting now after 7-8 years, I can tell how wrong I was. An exam never defines you, it never defines you. There is so much better in life, and this is a way of life teaching you. Maybe you need to work a little better with better strategies, but that doesn't mean that you are any less of a person, you are any less of a doctor. I improved myself and I passed those supplementary exam, and I decided that day that in the coming 4 years, I am not failing again. And history knows it that I passed continuously, and I scored well in all the exams in second, third and fourth year, and that obviously gave me confidence. But I still had to learn how to not see myself in association with the failures in exam. So that's how I started teaching myself, and I started working on my self-confidence and self-belief. हमें med school में nobody teaches that you are worthy. Everybody tells you one thing, that you don't know anything, that you are stupid, you don't know this. Oh my God, how will you even treat a patient? It is okay to not know things, and it is okay to forget things. But when people continuously impose that and feed that into your brain, somehow your brain always remember that I am not good enough. And I have seen most of the medical students having least of self-confidence and being most insecure person in their entire group of friends. I have seen my engineer friends and I have seen their confidence, but at the same time I realized who I am and what I am as a person and as a student, as an individual, only after talking to my non-medical friends. They made me realize, dude, you are really intelligent. Nobody used to say that to me. All my MBBS life, everybody just used to say how stupid you are, and you haven't studied that, and see, it was so common to bully juniors. It was so common for the professors to shout on students in Viva and making things personal and just commenting on that how unworthy they are. But sometimes we don't realize how it impacts on our self-confidence. I have been on the receiving end of these shoutings when in Viva one of my professor satirically he said to me that, do you think you can pass this exam, and how difficult would it be if you had to come for supplementary exams every day from your home? And I felt like really bad, but they don't know better. You have to tell yourself that they don't know better. The trend is like if one senior bullies, professionally or in any other way bullies the juniors, so we learn that and we do same with the juniors. But we have to change the trend, okay? Do not be somebody who talks bad to juniors, especially when it comes to academic performance, be it your residency, be it your senior residency, or even in med school. When your senior says these mean things for your performance and for your intelligence, it really affects you. So it is so important to every day tell yourself, I am intelligent, I am worthy, and I am a badass, and I am the most amazing doctor. I had to teach myself, reteach myself, take so many courses on self-confidence and, meditate, journal, and take all that trauma out after finishing, my MBBS and during my residency, because that was the phase when I realized that, oh my God, what was I even thinking, that I am not good enough? And for that reason only, I never ever could have imagined to even think about USMLE exam. It only came to me after I started journaling, after I started positive self-talk, and after I started making these small changes in my life and listening to positive affirmation, that I realized that I am more than this, and I am more than worthy, and everything is capable. But in med school, if I go back, I can never imagine even, dreaming about giving USMLE exam, because I always used to think like this exam only people, who are super intelligent, only they can clear the exam. But trust me, I changed the story. I changed my story. You can change yours. Do whatever your dream is. Don't let anybody tell you that you are not worthy of this and this is too difficult for you, or be realistic and this is not the age for that, and be practical. No. If you have a dream, that means that there is a reason for it. And if you have a dream, that means you are meant to experience that. Since childhood, I always had a dream to come and live in New York. And when I started residency, I started seeing these hospitals in New York. And that was the first time when I actually, as a doctor, I gained confidence after winning 1 or 2 awards during my residency. Then I thought to myself, oh my God, I think I'm intelligent, because whole med school I used to think that I'm so stupid, but only in my residency after winning few competition that I realized that okay, maybe it was some bullshit wrong story that I was telling myself, believing others. So always believe in yourself and always keep your head high. Until next time, all the best. You've got this. You're amazing and you're super intelligent. Subscribe for more such content. Take care. Bye.